Excellent. We're live. Hi, everyone. This is Leela Sinha, and I just wanted to do a really quick update. This is not my usual, 15 minutes of philosophical conversation. But the first thing is that I'm trying a new camera setup. And this morning I tried to go live on Instagram with Chairman Mom, with Sarah Lacy of Chairman Mom, which is, if you don't know it, a fantastic organization. You do not have to be a mom, you do not have to be a chairman, and you do not have to be a woman to be part of that organization. So if you haven't checked out Chairman Mom, go to chairmanmom.com and just check it out for the sake of checking it out. But I decided I wanted to test my camera setup, and what better way to do that than a brand new piece of technology that I've never used in any way before. So here we are. And so what I wanted to talk about a little bit here, where I have a little more control than I do apparently over my Instagram feed. My Instagram feed, which kept dropping me out. We would get on and we would get like one sentence in and then it would cut out. I don't know why. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing an event tonight with the Chairman Mom community. They are fan-fucking-tastic. If you've never done Chairman Mom, absolutely check them out. They are fantastic. They are amazing. They are sweet, very supportive, very not what you think of as the internet world kinds of folks. We have all kinds of people. We have people who are working, people who are not working, people who are self-employed, people who are in big corporations, people who are in small businesses, everything. And tonight, what we're going to be talking about is my favorite topic, which is intensiveness. You are not too much. You've heard me say that a million times if you've heard me say it once. So we'll be talking about what it means to hear your entire life, like you're too much, you're too much, you're too much, and decide that that's actually not a message you're going to take in anymore, not a message you're going to embrace anymore, and instead embracing your power, embracing your possibility, embracing who you can be and how you can be it when you don't try to make yourself small, when you don't try to make other people comfortable at the expense of your own health and well-being. Of course, there's some balance. We live in a world, right? We live in, as one of my partners says, we live in a society, and that's important to take into account. And yet, at the same time, that society includes us, and we deserve to occupy space. We deserve to have needs. We deserve to have our needs met and addressed and taken seriously, which is often something we're taught from a very young age should not happen. People kind of blow us off as intensives. So if you know you're intensive, or if you are curious about intensives, if you have an intensive child, if you have an intensive family member, an intensive partner, and you want to understand them better, absolutely sign up and come. I cannot tell you how amazing the value is for joining the Chairman Mom community. But even if you just joined for a month and came to the event and then left, you would just get so much out of it. I mean, I was a little skeptical when I joined at first, but it's very inclusive. It's been great for me. And I really like the people. I like the philosophy. Sarah Lacy, who runs it, is just a fantastic human being. And where there are mistakes, as there are, and where there are problems of inclusion, which sometimes there are, they get addressed. They don't just get swept under the rug. And I think that's really important. So come to the event tonight. And the great thing about these events is that they're like dinner hangouts. They're not your typical Zoom class, Zoom workshop, networking event. I'll talk for a little while about the basic idea behind what I do. And then Sarah, who has an incredible background as a tech journalist, will ask me some questions. And then there'll be a Q&A that's open to the entire group. So definitely sign up, definitely come. Definitely think about the ways in which you may have muted your power. Think about the ways in which, if you're marginalized in any way, right? It doesn't have to be about gender, although gender is certainly one of the ways we're marginalized, right? But if you're marginalized by disability, if you're marginalized by race, if you're marginalized by sexual orientation, if you're marginalized by gender, if you're marginalized by just about anything. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic stand. If you're marginalized in just about any way, come to the event and let's talk about what it means to claim your power as a marginalized person in this socio-political moment, and what it means to reject this label of too much and instead embrace the label of intensive. Embrace the idea that intensives bring a tremendous amount of good and gift to the world by being who we are. By being who we are, not despite who we are, not in spite of our failings, not because we can't adult. If you have trouble adulting, you're probably in intensive. Come on down and we'll connect and just chat. Like, you can come as you are. You do not have to look fancy on camera. You can be making dinner. You can be tending your kids. People come as human beings, as full humans in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of this weird moment that we're in. And it's just a great time. I love these things. The hardest thing about them is having to get off them when I have something else going on afterwards. I try not to schedule anything after when I go to one of these because they're just so good. So to register, go to chairmanmom.com/events. Go to the events menu at chairmanmom.com and look for the Too Muchness event. Right now it's the top one in the list, and get yourself signed up, because we are going to have so much fun. These are not recorded. You have to come. And when you do come, you get so much out of it. It's such a good time. People just hang out. People share what's really true for them. The chat is busy. The conversation is great. And I can't wait to see you there. So come on down.